Moshe is praying. He's praying so hard to Hashem to let him into the land of Israel. And we're told he asked 515 times, which is the same gematria as Ve'et Hanan, the name of this week's parasha, which means that he pleaded with God. And Hashem says to Moshe, if you ask me one more time, I will let you in. And at that point, Moshe says, okay, I won't ask again. What? What's going on over here? If Moshe was only one ask away from being granted his wish of going into the land of Israel, why didn't he ask? If my child asked me for a sweet and I said no, and no, and no, and he asked me one more time and I would say, if you just ask me one more time, I'll give it to you, what do you think he would say? He'd ask me for a sweet and he'd get it. So what is going on here? And the answer is that Hashem is telling Moshe, trust me. If you go into the land of Israel, it won't be good for the Jewish people. I hate to say no to you, but it's for your own good. Sometimes you have to be cruel. Like a parent who sees their child asking for more and more. The child will just look at the parent and say, you're so mean. But the parent knows what's best for the child. And just like that, Hashem knew what was best for Moshe and for the Jewish people. I remember 20 years ago when I was training for the Junior Maccabeah Games for Great Britain playing basketball. And this tournament was going to be a difficult tournament, and we were told that we had to train and train hard. Our coach used to make us do these really difficult exercises. There was this one drill called suicide drills, and we had to run from one end of the court and back and to the halfway line and back and back and back and back until no one could even breathe and everyone's huffing and puffing. And even though people were collapsing, he said, carry on going. And I remember one time I turned to the coach and I said, this is too much. And he said to us, you have to keep pushing through. That's the only way you're going to grow and become better players. Be great. Be a giver. Sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. Shabbat Shalom.